this is Simon from boneguitar.co.uk, and this is part 1 of my tutorial on how to play Sueno-Mazurka by Francisco Tarrega. Now it's marked, it's in 3/4 time and with a tempo of andante. And it starts actually, it's in the key of C, but it actually starts on the dominant 7th chord, G7. So to play the first bar, we place the 3rd finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, the little finger on the 4th string 3rd fret F, and we're playing the 3rd string G open. So we're playing the 6th, the 4th and 3rd strings together. Now that is actually a dotted quaver or a dotted 8th note. So that is now followed by, on the 16th note, we place the 1st finger on the 3rd string 1st fret G sharp, and we're playing the 4th and 3rd string together. On beat 2, we're placing the 2nd finger down on the 3rd string 2nd fret A, so we're playing the 4th and 3rd string again. And then on the 3rd beat of bar 1, we're back to playing the G dominant 7th chord, but this time we're playing the 6th string, 4th string and 2nd string together. So that's G, F and B. So that first bar is, play that again. Bar 2 starts with the chord of C major. So that's our 3rd finger on the 5th string 3rd fret, 2nd finger on the 4th string 2nd fret E, and the 1st finger on our 2nd string C. That's followed again by the little finger dropping onto the 2nd string 3rd fret D, and we're playing the G and the D, or the 3rd string and 2nd string together. Take that little finger off, and we now play the first 2 strings. That's the C with the 1st finger on and the open E. So the first 2 beats of bar 2 are, beat 3 is back to a dominant 7th chord of G, which is the 1st finger on the 1st string 1st fret, and we're playing the open 4th string, the 3rd string open and our 1st string with the F. And then we follow that by playing our 2nd string B open. So our first 2 bars are, bar 3, we start with a 1st finger bar at the 1st fret. That's to give us our D sharp on the 4th string, our C on the 2nd string 1st fret, and we place the 2nd finger on the 1st string 2nd fret F sharp. So we're playing the 4th, 2nd and 1st strings together. Keeping those fingers in place, we drop the little finger now onto the 1st string 3rd fret G, and then keep that little finger on that 1st string but slide it up to the 8th fret, and we're having another bar, or placing a partial bar chord at the 5th fret, which will give us the 3rd string and 2nd string C and E, and we need the 3rd finger to play the bass note of E on the 5th string 7th fret. And then to finish that bar, we need to place the 3rd finger on the B at the 7th fret 1st string, and the 1st finger in preparation on the 1st string 5th fret A for our slur or our pull off. So the first 3 bars now are, bar up to that 5th fret, do that again, The bars on bar 3, it is possible to keep that partial bar on at the 1st fret and then just slide that up to the 5th fret and then with the little finger on that C. So we could play as keep that bar on, slide that up and put the 3rd finger across. And then I don't keep the bar on, I bring the 1st finger over. Bar 4, we have an ornament on the 1st string, 5th fret, A, and we're playing with the 6th string and 1st string together, but we're hammering the finger on to the 7th fret and then off. And on the second portion of that beat, we're placing the little finger on the 2nd string, 8th fret G, and then the open string, which gives us the time to get down to our partial C chord back at the 1st position. So we need the C on the 2nd string, G open, that's the 3rd string, and the 4th string E. So bar 4 is the open string helps us get back down there. So bar 5, again we have an ornament. We're in the 3rd position, so we're placing the 1st finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret, G, and we're playing the 4th string and 3rd string together along with the 1st string, and we're doing our hammer on again onto that 5th fret. Now this is a triplet, so we're playing the hammer on, the little finger drops onto the F at the 6th fret, 2nd string, followed by then the D at the 3rd fret, 2nd string. So that first beat of bar 5 is, and then the second beat is our B string open. So that is beat 3 in bar 5. We're back to a G7 chord. So that's the 2nd finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, open 3rd string, and the 1st finger on the 1st string, 1st fret. So bar 5 then is keep the 1st finger down, and now into bar 6 we have again another triplet, but this time it's based on your C chord. So we have the 3rd finger now on the 5th string, 3rd fret, and we're playing the 3rd string open and the 1st string. But this time we have this ornament where we've got to hammer that little finger onto that 1st string, 3rd fret. Follow that by the open 1st string E and the 2nd string 1st fret C. So beat 1 of bar 6 is that. Follow that by the 3rd string open G. And now we're still in position for the final chord of bar 6. So we're just playing the 5th string, 3rd string open and 1st string. So that's, and bar 7, again we've got the triplet, but we want our 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 6th string, the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string A, along with the open 1st string. So we're playing the 6th, 3rd and 1st string. That's followed by the little finger playing D on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and also the 3rd string A, which the 2nd finger is already on. So that's, and then back to the 2nd string D, which again the little finger's already on. So on beat 3 of bar 7, we're now moving into a D7 chord. So we need the 1st finger on the 1st string, on the 2nd string 1st fret. We need the 3rd finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret A, and the 2nd finger on the 6th string F sharp. That's the bass note. So we're playing the 6th string, the open 4th string, the 3rd string and 2nd string. And that D7 chord leads us to our G chord. It's actually G suspended 4, but resolves immediately onto the G chord once we've taken the first finger off. So we're playing the third finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, open 4th string, open 3rd string, and our first finger's already in preparation on that 2nd string C. Now I do a pull off to the open B, so I'm slurring the finger off. The third note of the triplet is A at the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and then that's followed by the open 3rd string G, and the last beat of bar 8 is the 6th string. So far we have bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, bar 5, bar 6, bar 7, now that takes us into the repeat, so we're straight back to bar 1, but we do have a first time and second time ending. So once we've played through up to bar 6, it's then moving over to the second time repeat at bar 9 and bar 10, which will finish this section. So bar 9 is a continuation of what we were playing in bar 7, which is the first finger on the 1st fret of the 6th string, F, the second finger on A on the 3rd string and the 1st string open. We need to prepare the little finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, D. So we're now playing 6, 3 and 1, 2nd string, 3rd string again, which the finger's already covering, so that's then back to the 2nd string, and now we're coming on to a second inversion of a C chord. So that's the 3rd finger now moving on to the 6th string 3rd fret, the 2nd finger onto the 4th string 2nd fret, the open 3rd string and the 1st finger on the 2nd string 1st fret. So that's basically the C chord, but with the 3rd finger over onto G on the 6th string bass note. Keep that finger down, that 3rd finger, lift the other 2 to give us D, G and B, the open strings. That's the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, along with our bass note. That's the 6th string, and that's actually a G chord. Place the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, E, follow that by F, 3rd fret, 4th string, and then on the 2nd beat of bar 10 we now play a C chord. So bars 9 and 10 to finish that first section off are so that's the first section, left hand, and now I'll go over to the right hand. So starting with our first chord on bar 1, that's the thumb playing the 6th string, index finger playing the 4th string and the middle finger playing the 3rd string. Now on beat 3 we have a spread chord, so I'm playing the 6th string with the thumb, index finger again playing that 4th string, but this time I use the 3rd finger to play the 2nd string, and I continue that with the C chord in bar 2, which is playing the same notes as before with the index and 3rd finger, but the thumb playing the 4th string, and then playing the 2nd and 3rd string with the index finger and middle finger, and then up to the first 2 strings again with the index and middle finger. So that's 3rd finger, index and middle. And again, spread chord on that third beat. So I'm playing the fourth with the thumb, index finger, and the first string with the third finger. That open second strings with the middle finger. Chord, thumb and index and middle, index middle, and then on the beat 2 of bar 3, the big chord, we're playing the thumb and the upper 3 strings with all 3 fingers. And then we've got the single notes on the first string, which I do as a rest stroke with the index finger. And then bar 4, the ornamented A with the middle finger and then the index finger playing the second string G, and then the first string playing the open string. That's in order to avoid the index and the middle fingers crossing one another. I always try and get things worked out where I can have the fingers lined up in that kind of a position with the middle finger on the upper string and the index finger on the lower string, rather than trying to get them to cross one another. So that's the chord. Then is played with thumb, index and middle fingers. And bar 5, again we've got an ornamented chord, so I'm playing the fourth string with the thumb, index finger plays the third string, and I'm playing the upper note now with the third finger. The middle finger plays the second string, followed by the index finger playing the second string, and then middle finger again. So that's spread chord again. So I'm using the third finger on the upper string, and I play that open E string again with the third finger. Then index finger plays the middle finger plays the second string, index finger plays the third string. So that's spread chord using the thumb, index and third fingers. Middle finger plays the second string, index finger, middle finger. Big chord using all the fingers, so that's thumb, index, middle and third. Again, same kind of fingering. I do the pull off on that second string, middle finger, index finger. So and in bar 9 and 10, again we've got the spread chord, big chord again. Then I use the thumb on these 2 notes, and then again the chord. So that then is and so there we have part 1 of the composition Sueno-Mazurka by Francisco Tarrega. And I hope you to play this beautiful piece. Music and tabs are available free from my website www.boltonguitar.co.uk. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on part 2. Bye now.